It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The fans are filling the seats in San Antonio, the site of our broadcast, and where the Spurs will be going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, they managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. Can we talk about Kawhi Leonard, guys?
Sure.
He's become one of only very few players ever to win a Defensive Player of the Year and a Finals MVP. And he just keeps on getting better, Kenny.
His ability to guard multiple positions. His length can bar the point guards. His strength and size can bar the power forwards. I mean, this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And just before the game, the championship ring is distributed to the players by NBA Commissioner Adam Silver. And a proud moment indeed for this team and their fans.
Daniel Green. Tony Parker. Kawhi Leonard. Marcus Aldridge.
We've got basketball action at the AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. So for the Spurs, their last game, a win against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Bradley is out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Lewis Williams. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Russell in at the 1. Now here's Parker. 6 to shoot. The pass to Freak. Lets it go with the 3. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Freak's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for San Antonio. Russell passes to LeBron. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. On defense, the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And that's one of those games where I just felt the attitude going in was wrong. I think they believed what was being said about them in the press, and that was a game that they just couldn't win.
I'm going to disagree with you here. I don't think it was about lacking confidence in themselves. I just think the talent difference between the teams was too much for them to overcome.
Here's Bradley after the basket by San Antonio. And it's Russell missing. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Kicks it to Zeller. Right side Leonard. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Aldridge. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And so LaMarcus Aldridge nails them both.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's LeBron, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here. Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
To the middle. Hibbert dishes to Bradley.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first free throw is good. And so Bradley nails both of them.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Parker against Russell.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
There's the dish to Freak. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up from the corner. The shot no good. James with some nice D. Now let's send it down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with Byron Scott.
I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Thanks, Doris.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
It's Williams with the drive. Here's Hibbert. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Parker against Russell. Parker kicks to Freak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
You know, they played well enough to win. But to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got his first points in this one.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
That one is off. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green, he's checked in for Freak. And it's Anderson in for Tony Parker. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Julius Randle's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Bradley. Nick Young's checked in for Williams. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Russell. He hits the second from the line. Now Anderson. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter. Randle out there with Andre Robertson. Then it's Russell. Then it's Roy Hibbert. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard.
And a look here at how the Lakers ranked in the NBA last season. Second in free throw percentage. Fourth in three-point field goal percentage. And they were one of the top 10 teams in the league at scoring points off turnovers. I'd call them a very opportunistic team.
And looking back at their superb free throw percentage, it speaks volumes about their skill level and mental focus. They had very few letdowns in concentration.
Both free throws good for Aldridge. Lakers trail by 3. Passes it to Roberson. Varejao against Hibbert. Nice D from Varejao.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plays. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And it's Freak missing.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Parker passes to Green. Varejao dishes to Freak. That drops. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Roberson buries the long-range jumper.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers made some major contributions. He dropped 14 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Freak. And Holiday kicks to Hibbert. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Freak. That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Russell.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Verajao setting the pick for Parker. High post shot. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Hibbert with a screen on Parker. Russell kicks to Hibbert. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Zeller, he's checked in for Anderson Verajao. The Lakers also changing it up. Bradley's checked in for Randall, and it's Williams in for Andre Robertson. Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Houston.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Spurs leading by 7. Parker outside. To the inside. Green kicks the Freak. Stolen by Holiday. Williams against Parker. Williams passes to Russell. Inside, it's tipped and stolen by Zeller. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Green leading the charge. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
In last season, 77% from the line.
And so we conclude the first half. It's San Antonio.
And now, yours. Here we go, San Antonio.
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Freak in this game, and he has been everywhere.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Freak in at shooting guard. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Parker, and it's Zeller in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. And it's blocked. Leonard against Russell. That's good. And that's now 9 points for LeBron.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
And he gets it to go. And that's 13 points for Freak.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. And Freak throws it down.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim. Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Parker dishes to Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Spurs have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Free. At the line for
That free throw, no good.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Freak. He has 15 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Randall's checked in for the Lakers. And Williams, here we go. Rebound, San Antonio. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lakers trail by 7. This is to Randall. Pass to James. And it's Hibbert in the corner. Randall kicks to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the baseline, and that one's good. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Parker outside.
Move the ball. Stick it.
Goes up on the high post. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Here's Randall. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Spurs. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for the Lakers. Justin Holiday comes in for Williams. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Holiday, the pass to Russell. He feeds it to Randall. Outside, Russell. Clock at 6. That one goes. Count it. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Nobody near Parker. Hits the target from 18 feet. And the Spurs lead by 5. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Randall kicks to Russell. Feeds it to Randall. Pass to Roberson. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here. Bradley's checked in for Randall. And it's LeBron in for Andre Robertson. The feed now to Anderson. He kicks it to Diaw. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Diaw's got 5 points in the quarter. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Roberts. He has 5. Bass, a screen on Green. Here's Roberts. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Spurs lead by 11. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. San Antonio leading by 11, and on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Russell is out there with Williams. Then there's Bradley. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Bass in its center. Russell against Parker. The drive by Russell.
Stay down.
That's his first personal foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. He hits the second from the line. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Parker against Russell.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Now here's Parker, guarded closely. Aldridge misses.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
San Antonio leading by 12. Parker with it. He's picked up by Russell. Parker dishes to Freak. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. James, the pass to Russell. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Green gets it to go.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Bradley can't get it to go.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
It's Bradley on the wing. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds in the game. Freak, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Shooting for San Antonio. Freak at the line for 2.
And that one misses.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep missing opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back on you.
Julius Randle's checked in for Bradley. Randle with a screen for Russell. He dishes it to Williams. No good off the pick.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And it's Freak missing. Lakers trail by 17. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Spurs have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Russell against Parker to the paint. And it's Freak missing. Lakers have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. A disastrous start to the period. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Aldridge left side. Down low. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Aldridge. And that's now 19 points for Freak. Lakers trail by 19. Outside, Russell. They need this, and it's good on the way in.
The defender was spinning around like an agitator in a washing machine after that crossover.
I think you're right. Looks a little bit dizzy after that one.
Parker against Russell. And Parker, here we go. And Zeller kicks to Green. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one's good. Freak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The pass to Randle. Inside. The kick out to Williams. Hibbert with a screen for Williams. And he gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And Parker, here we go. And another basket for San Antonio.
I mean, Tony Parker's just showing us how it's done with that beautiful shot of his.
Kicks to James. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. That shot wide open.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Parker dishes to Freak, and stolen by LeBron. Now the Lakers on the break. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Spurs.
Fewer miscues made the difference, Clark.
Yeah, I thought the fact they minimized their turnovers was huge. It was a terrific all-around effort.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And there's no victory sweeter than beating somebody who's last beaten you. Tonight, they'll even things up 1-1 in their 3-game season series against the Lakers.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Aldridge. You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Brandon Bass is checked in for Hibbert. Young comes in for LeBron. Justin Holiday's checked in for Lou Williams. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Russell. It's stolen by Bass. And Roberts kicks to Holiday. Holiday sets the pick for Young. The dish to Roberts. Holiday with the three. That's good.
Justin Holiday. For 3.
41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Anderson outside. The floater. The shot no good. Here's Roberts. And Young, here we go. Misses from short range. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively. Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well,